studying the complex language of Shakespeare, the complex script of A Midsummer Night's Dream, and learning the complex vision of a theater professional. Although there may be a trend on some college campuses to do away with humanities majors, some believe that being versed in the intricacies of a complex thing is itself a worthwhile skill. That this type of process underscores what real knowledge and true perspective are. Many also believe that humanities education is important because it cultivates minds, prepares young people for citizenship, gives them a better sense of their perch in history, and connects them to traditions that transcend the moment. Shakespeare wrote A Midsummer Night's Dream in 1595, when he was 31. We continue to perform it 424 years later. It has been said that A Midsummer Night's Dream offers a glorious celebration of the powers of the human imagination, while also making comic capital out of its limitations. It is said to be one of Shakespeare's most polished achievements, a poetic drama of exquisite grace, wit, and humanity, with a special appeal for the young. But why are we here performing Shakespeare tonight? Let me recount a few reasons. In 1982, two parents, Tricia Garlock and Penny Weiss, started the Mill Valley Schools Community Foundation. Their focus, preserving arts programs in the Mill Valley schools. It was an idea formulated one morning at a kitchen table in response to the loss of funding caused by the 1978 passage of Prop 13, which reduced property taxes. Tricia believed education without the arts is not comprehensive education. She felt that the community had the responsibility to support arts programs in their schools because the arts enrich the lives of all children. 37 years later, the Mill Valley Schools Community Foundation, Kiddo, continues to thrive and support all Mill Valley school children. We are also here because of a parent and a teacher. This time the idea was formulated during a parent-teacher conference. That teacher was Jackie Pollard. Jackie and a parent began the tradition of 7th graders performing A Midsummer Night's Dream. 21 years later, every 7th grader still performed Shakespeare right here in the multimedia room. We're also here because of a school librarian, Nan Black. Nan realized that in order to understand Shakespeare, 7th graders needed guidance. She created A Touch of Shakespeare to introduce them to his plays and language. A few months ago, she did that for all of my students, her 21st year doing so. Finally, back to Tricia and Penny's idea. Hire professional artists to teach art. In our case, Tina Taylor. Tina is a professional actor and director. She is the artistic director of Theater Lunatico, a summer instructor at Cal Shakes, and in her 11th year at Mill Valley Middle School. We have the script, thank you, Shakespeare. We have the funds, thank you, Kiddo. We have the idea, thank you, Jackie. We have the guidance, thank you, Nan. We have the vision and the direction, thank you, Tina. We have the actors, thank you, actors. And finally, we have you, the audience, thank you, audience. Before we begin, I want you to know that the roles of the four lovers, Hermia, Helena, Demetrius, Lysander, and the role of Puck will be played by two actors. The roles will be split, and the switch will occur midway through the performance. You'll know who they are because they're wearing the same costume. And now, William Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream.
But oh, methinks how slow this old moon waits.
4 days will quickly steep themselves in the night. 4 nights will quickly dream away the time. And then the moon, like to a silver bow new bent in heaven, shall behold it and immerse the learning.
Hippolyta, I wooed thee with my sword, and one I loved you in the intrigue, but I wed thee in another key, with pomp, with triumph, and with revelry.
Happy Theseus, our renowned duke.
Thanks, good Aegeus. What's the news with thee?
Full of vexation come I, with complaining as my child, my daughter Hermia. Stand forth, Demetrius. My noble lord, this man hath my consent to marry her. Stand forth, Lysander. Thou hast by moonlight at her window sung, with feigning voices of feigning love. With cunning hast thou filched my daughter's heart, turned to obedience, which is due to me, to stubborn harshness. And, my gracious duke, be it so, she will not hear before your grace. Consent to marry with Demetrius. I beg the ancient privilege of Athens. As she is mine, I may dispose of her, which shall either be to this gentleman or to her death, according to our law.
What say you, Hermia? Be advised, fair maid. To you, your father should be as a god. Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
So is Lysander. I beseech your grace to know the worst that may befall me in this case, if I refuse to wed Demetrius.
either to die the death or to abjure forever the society of men.
So will I grow, so live, so die, my Lord. Ere I'll yield my virgin time death unto his lordship, whose unwished to, my soul consents not to give sovereignty.
Take time to pause, and by the next new moon, the sealing day betwixt my love and me, for the everlasting bond of fellowship. Upon that day, either prepare to die for disobedience of your father's will, or else to wed Demetrius.
Fräulein, sweet Hermia, and Lysander, yield that great title to my certain right.
You have a father's love, Demetrius. Let me affirm you. Do you marry him? I do love obedience from you. Why should not I prosecute my right? Demetrius, I'll vouch it to his head in love to Nader's daughter, Helena, and won her soul. And she, sweet lady, dotes, devoutly dotes in idolatry upon the spotted and inconstant man.
Demetrius, come, and come, Aegeus, you shall go with me. I have some private schooling for you both. For you, fair Hermia, look your arm yourself to fit your fancies to your father's will. Come, Hippolyta. Demetrius and Aegeus, go along.
With duty and desire we follow you.
How now, my love? Why is your cheek so pale? How chance the roses there do fade so fast?
Be like for one of rain, which I could all between the tempest of my eyes.
Ah, me, the course of true love never did once me.
Oh, how, to choose love by another's eyes.
Hear me, Hermia. I have but little wants, a dowager of great revenue, and she hath no child. From Athens is her house, for most 7 leagues. She respects me as her only son. There, gentle Hermia, may I marry thee, and to that place the sharp and long cannot pursue us. If thou lovest me, then steal forth thy father's house tomorrow night, and in the wood, a league without the town, there.
My good Lysander, I spoke to thee, expect with this strongest God. Tomorrow will I truly meet with thee.
Keep promise, love. Look, here comes Helena.
Godspeed, fair Helena, whither away?
Call you me fair? That fair good and say. Demetrius loves your fair. Oh, happy fair. Oh, teach me how you look, and with what art you sway the motion of Demetrius' heart.
I frown upon him, it does me still.
Oh, that your frowns would teach my smile such skill.
I give him curses, yet he gives me love.
Oh, that my prayers with such affection move.
The more I hate, the more he follows me.
The more I love, the more he hateth me.
Take comfort, he no more shall see my face. Lysander and myself shall fly this place.
Helena, 2 are rising little full. Tomorrow night when Phoebe doth behold her silver visage in the watery glass, decking with liquid pearl the bladed grass, through Athens' gates have we devised to steal.
And in the wood Lysander and myself shall meet. Farewell, sweet like fellow, and pray thou for us. And good luck grant thee thy Demetrius. Lysander, we must starve our sight, and lovers food till morrow deep midnight.
Farewell, my Hermia. Helena, adieu. As you on him, Demetrius, so on you.
How happy some our others we can be. Through Athens I'm thought as fair as she. But what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. For ere Demetrius looked on Hermia's eye, he hailed the notice that he was only mine. And when this hail some heat from Hermia felt, so he dissolved, and showers of oats did melt. I will go tell him of fair Hermia's flight. Then to the wood will he, tomorrow night, pursue her. And for this intelligence, if I have thanks, is a dear expense. But hearing me night to enrich my pain, to have a sight thither and back again. Is all the company here?
You best call them gentlemen, man by man.
This is the scroll of every man's name, which is thought fit through all Athens to play our interlude before the Duke and the Duchess on his wedding day at night.
First, good period queens. Say what the play shit's on, then read the names of the actors and still go to the point.
Mary, our play is the most lamentable comedy in cruel death of Pyramus and Thisbe.
A very good piece of work, I assure you. And Mary.
Answer as I call you. Nick Wadham, believer?
Great. Name what part I am for and proceed.
You, Nick Wadham, are set down for Pyramus.
What is Pyramus? A lover or a tyrant?
A lover that kills himself and was gallant for love.
This will ask some tears in the true form of it. If I do it, let the audience look to their eyes. I will move storms. The raging rocks and shivering shocks shall break the locks of prison's gates. And Phoebus' car shall shine from far and make and mar the foolish fates. This was wrong.
Francis Flute, the bellows mender. Here, Peter Quince. Flute, you must take Thisbe on you.
What is Thisbe? A wandering knight?
It is the lady that Pyramus must love.
Nay, faith, let me not play a woman. I have a beard coming.
That's all one. You shall play in a mask, and you may speak as small as you will.
And I might hide my face. Let me play Thisbe too. I will speak in a monstrous little voice. Thisbe, Thisbe. I'm Pyramus dear, I'm Thisbe dear, and the lady dear.
No, you must play Pyramus, and Flute, you Thisbe.
Well perceived.
Robin Starveling, the tailor.
Here, Peter Quince.
Robin Starveling, you must play Thisbe's mother. Tom Snout, the tinker.
Here, Peter Quince.
You, Pyramus's father. Myself, Thisbe's father. Some the joiner, be the lion's part. And, I hope, here is a play fitted.
Have you the lion's part written? Pray you, if it be, give it me, for I am slow of study.
You may do it extempore, for there's nothing before it.
And I'm gonna play the lion too. I'll roar that'll make the Duke say, let him roar again. Let him roar! Again.
You may play no part but Pyramus, for Pyramus is a sweet-faced man, a proper man, as one shall see in a summer's day. Therefore, you must needs play Pyramus.
Masters, here are your parts. Meet me in the palace wood, a mile without the town. By moonlight, there we will rehearse. I pray you, fail me not.
We will meet and rehearse most obscenely and courageously.
At the Duke's oak we meet. Come now, spirit, would you wonder you?
Over hill, over dale, through bush, through briar, over park, over hill, through flood, through fire. I go over everywhere, and I serve the fairy queen, true or on the reef. The castle's tall, hands my feet, in their gold coach, fall to see. Those be rubies, fairy figures, in those freckles of the sabers. I must go seek some dewdrops here, and hang upon like a castle sphere. Farewell, fellow spirits, I'll be gone. Our queen and all our elves come here and on.
The king doth keep his rebels here tonight. Take heed the queen come not within his sight. For Oberon is passing fell in wrath, because that she is her attendant half-beloved boy, stolen from an Indian king. And jealous Oberon hath the child, but she perforce beholds the loved boy. Crowns no flowers, makes him honor joy.
Either I mistake your shape and make you quiet, or else you are that shrewd and knavish fright. Those that have God to call you and sweet puck. You do their work, and they shall have good luck. Are not you he?
Thou speakest aright. I am that merry wonder of the night. I jest to Oberon to make him smile, when I am fat and beef that horse beguile, neighing in likeness of a filly foal, and sometimes lurk I in a gossip's skull, in very likeness of a rosy crowd, and when she drinks, against her lips I bob, and on her wither dew pour the ale, the wisest aunt, telling the saddest tale. Sometime for a 3-foot still mistakenly, then slip higher from the ground, down toppled sheet. For room fairy, here comes Oberon.
And here my mistress, would that he were gone.
Ill met by moonlight, proud to join her.
What, jealous over our face? Skip hence, I have forsworn his bed and company.
Terror! Rash wanton, and not I, my lord!
Then I must be thy lady. Why art thou here? Come from the farthest step of India, but thou forsooth the bouncing Amazon, your buskin mistress and your warrior love. Theseus must be wedded, and you come to give their bed joy and prosperity?
How canst thou thus, for shame, Titania, glance at my coat of the porter, knowing I know thy love to Theseus?
These are the forges of jealousy. Therefore the wind, piping to us in vain as in revenge, have sucked out from the sea contagious fogs, which, falling from the land, have every pelting river made so proud that they have overborne their conscience. Therefore the moon, the governess of floods, pale and eager, washes all the air, that rheumatic diseases do abound. And through this distemperature we see the seasons alter. The spring, the summer, the chilling autumn, the angry winter change their wonted liveries. And the maid's world better increased now knows not which is which. And this same progeny of evils comes from our debate, from our dissension. We are their parents and original.
Do you remember them? It lies in you. Why should the tongue cross over? I do but beg a little stranger boy to be my henchman.
His mother was a votress of my order, and in the spiced Indian air by night full often has been gossip by my side. But she, being mortal, of that boy did die. And for her sake do I rear her boy, and for her sake I will not part with him.
Give me that boy, and I will go with thee.
Not for that fairy kingdom. Fairies, away!
Well, go thy way! My gentle buck, come hither. Thou young man, since once I sat upon a promontory, and heard a mermaid on a dolphin's back, I was such to a set, and harmless breath, that the rootsy grew civil at a song, and certain souls shot madly from their spheres to hear the seaweed's music.
I remember.
That very time I saw, but thou couldst not. Flying between the cold moon and the earth, Cupid all alone, a certain aim he took, and loosed his law shaft smartly from his bow. Then marked I where the bolt of Cupid fell upon a little western flower, before milk white, now purple with love's wound. Maidens call it love and idleness. The juice of it, fetch me this flower, that herb I shewed thee once. The juice of it, on sleeping eyelids laid, will make or man or woman madly dote upon the next live creature that sees. Fetch me this herb, and be not here again ere the Leviathan can swim away.
I'll put a grower on the earth in 40 minutes.
Having once this juice, I'll watch Titania when she is asleep, and drop the liquor of it in her eyes. The next thing then she waking looks upon, be a lion, bear, or wolf, or bull, or manly monkey, or busy ape, she shall pursue it with the soul of love. And ere I take the child from off her sight, as I can with another herb, I'll make her render up her page to me. But who comes here? I'm invisible. I will overhear the converse.
I love thee not, therefore pursue me not. Where is Lysander and fair Hermia? They were all slain, the other slayeth me. Thou toldst me they were sown under this wood. Hence, get thee gone, follow me no more.
You draw me hard to give you your power to draw, and I shall have no power to follow you.
Do I entice you? Do I speak thee fair? Or rather, do I not in plainest truth tell you, I do not, nor I cannot love you.
And even for that do I love you the more. I am your spaniel, and Demetrius, the mighty female, have fawn on you, neglecting to lose thee, only give you leave, unworthy as I am to follow you.
Do not tempt too much and turn my spirit, for I am sick when I do look on thee.
And I am sick when I look not on you.
I'll run from thee, and hide me in the brakes, and leave thee to the mercy of the wild beasts.
The wildest hath not such a heart as you.
Let me go, or if thou follow me, do not believe, but I shall do thee mischief in the wood.
I, in the temple, in the town, the field, you do me mischief. I'll follow thee, and make a heaven of hell, you die upon the hand I love so well.
Fare thee well, Newton. Ere he leave this globe, thou shalt fly him, and he shall seek thee. Hast thou a father? Welcome, wanderer.
Aye, there it is.
I pray thee, give it me. I know a bank where wild time blows, where oxlips and nodding violet goes. There sleeps Titania sometimes in the night. Lord in these flowers with dances and delight. Take thou some of it, and take those go. A sweet Athenian lady is in love with a disdain for youth, anoint his eyes. But do it when the next thing he espies may be the lady. Thou shalt know him by the Athenian garments he hath on.
Fear not, my lord, your servant shall do so.
Come now, Rambo, and a fairy song, singing now sleep. Let us get offices and let thee rest.
Spotted snakes with double tongue, burny head sharks be not seen, newts and blind ones do no wrong. Come not near our fairy queen, weaving spiders come not here, hence you long look sinners hence, beetles black approach not near, where nor snail do no offense. Hence away not always well, one leaf stands sentinel.
What thou seest when thou dost wake, you fly to obtain. In thy eye there shall appear when thou wakest, is thy dear. Wake when some vile thing is near.
Farewell. You afraid of wandering in the wood. To speak truth, I forgot our way. Or rest us from me if you think I could, and tarry for the comfort of the day.
Kate said Alexander, find you out of bed, for I want this night for the rest of my head.
One church shall serve as both. One bed, one heart, two women, but one true.
Nay, good Lysander, for my sake, my dear, lie further off yet. Do not lie so near, so far be distant, and good night, sweet friend. Thy love near altar until thy sweet life end.
Here's my bed. Sleep give thee all's rest.
Through the forest have I gone, by the sea and found I none, on whose eyes I met a fruitless flowers forced and stern love. Night and silence. Who is here? Weeds of Athens he doth wear. This is he my master said despised the Athenian maid. And here the maiden sleeping sound on the dank and dirty ground. Pretty soul, she durst not lie to this lack love, this kill courtesy. Turn upon thy eyes after all the power that's trod off thou. So wake when I'm gone, for I must now to Oberon. Stay, do thou kill me, Sir.
I charge thee, hence, and do not harm me thus.
Oh, I'm out of breath for this one chase. The more my prayer, the less is my grace. Happy is Hermia, wheresoever she lies, for she hath blessed and attractive eyes. No, I'm ugly as a bear, for beasts that made me run away for fear. But who is here? Lysander, on the ground, dead or asleep. I see no blood, no wound. Lysander, if you live, good sir, awake.
And run through fire, I will for thy sweet sake. Where's Demetrius? Oh, how fit a word is that vile name to perish on my sword.
Do not say so, Lysander, say not so. What though you love your Hermia? Lord, what though? Yet Hermia still loves you, then be content.
Content with Hermia? No, I do repent the tedious minutes I with her spent. Not Hermia, but Helena I love. You will not change your ring for death.
Wherefore was I to this king mountain born? When at your hands I deserve this scorn? Oh, that a lady, of one man refused, should of another, therefore be abused.
She sees not Hermia. Hermia sleep thou there, and never mayest thou come, Lysander near.
Lysander, help me, Lysander. Do thy best to pluck this pronged serpent from my breast. I me, for pity, what a dream is here. Lysander, look how I do quake with fear. Methought a serpent ate my heart away, and you sat smiling at his cruel prey. Lysander? What, removed? Lysander? Lord, what, gone? Out of hearing? No sound? No word? Alack, where are you? Speak, and if you hear, speak of all loves. I swoon almost with fear. No? Then I perceive you're not knight. Either death or I'll find you immediately.
Are we all met?
Pass, and here's a marvelous convenient place for our rehearsal.
Peter Prince.
What sayest thou, Bully Bottom?
There are things in this comedy of Pyramus that will never please. First, Pyramus must draw a sword. Kim's. ladies cannot abide. How I do that?
I would wish it was feud. I believe we must leave the killing out when all is done.
Not a whit. I am advised to make all well. Write me a prologue. And let the prologue seem to say that we do no harm with our swords. And that Pyramus is not killed. They should put them out of fear.
Well, we'll have such a prologue.
Will not the ladies be afeard of the lion? Oh, I fear it, I promise you.
To bring in God shield us. A lion among ladies is the most dreadful thing. And we gotta look to it.
Therefore, another prologue must tell he is not a lion.
Nay, he must name his name, and half his face must be seen to the lion's neck. And he must say, thus are the same defect. Ladies or fair ladies, if you think I come hither as a lion, it were pity of my life. I am no such thing. I'm a man as other men are. And there, let him claim his name, say his snug Jordan.
Well, it shall be so, but there is two hard things, that is, to bring the moonlight into the chamber. For you know, Pyramus and this be not by moonlight.
There may be a casement in the great chamber window open, and the moon is shining at the casement.
Aye, or also must come in with a bush of thorns and a lanthorn, and say he comes to speak here, or to present, and person of moonshine. Then there is another thing. We must have a wall in the great chamber. For Pyramus and Thisbe says this story, they talk to the chamber wall.
You could never begin a wall. What say you, Bottom?
Some man or other must present wall, and let him have some long or rough cast or plaster to him to signify wall, and let him hold his fingers thus. And through this crane shall Pyramus and Thisbe whisper.
If that may be, then all is well. Come sit down, every mother's son, and rehearse your part. Pyramus, you begin. When you have spoken your speech, enter into that break, and so everyone according to his cue. What hemp and homespun have we swaggering here? So near the cradle of the fairy queen. Speak, Pyramus, Thisbe, stand forth.
Thisbe, the flowers of odious savor sweet.
Odors!
Odors savor sweet. So hath thy breath, my dearest Thisbe dear. But hark, a voice. Stay thou be here a while, and by and by I will to thee appear.
Strange Pyramus and air played here. Must I speak now? I, Mary, must you?
Most radiant Pyramus, most lily white hue, of color of the red rose on triumphant briar, as truest horse that yet would never tire. I'll meet thee, Pyramus, at Ninus' tomb.
Ninus' tomb! Man, why, you must not speak that yet. That you mentioned a Pyramus, you speak all your part at once. Choose all. Pyramus, enter! Your cue is past!
Oh, as truest horse that yet would never tire.
If I were fair Thisbe, I were only thine.
Oh, strange! We are haunted! Pray, masters! Fly, masters! Help! I'll follow you. I'll lead you about a round. Through rock, through rush, through break, through briar. Sometimes a horse will be, sometimes a hound, a hog, a headless bear, sometimes a fire, and neigh and bark and grunt and roar and burn like horse, hound, hog, bear, fire at every turn.
Why do they run? This is a knavery of them to make me free.
Oh, Bottom, thou art changed. What do I see on thee?
What do you see on me? See an ass of your own, don't you? This is a knavery of them to frighten me, if they could. I shall walk up and down so they shall hear I am not afraid. Ouzelka's black of hue, orange twangy bill, rustle with not so true, the wren with little quill.
What angel waits me for my flowery bed? I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again. Mine ears much enamored to thy note, so is mine eye enthralled to thy shape, and thy fair virtues force the force that move me on the first view to say, to swear, I love thee. Out of this wood do not desire to go. Thou shalt remain with me, whether thou wilt or no. I do love thee, therefore go with me. I'll give thee fairies to attend on thee, and they shall fetch thee jewels from the deep, and sing while thou in pressed flowers dost sleep. Peas blossom, cobweb, moth, and mustard seed.
Ready, and I. Where shall we go?
Be kind and courteous to this gentleman, hop in his rocks and gamble in his eyes. Nod to him, elves, and do him courtesies.
No mortal, hail.
I beseech you, his name.
Cobweb.
I shall desire you more queens, good master Cowley. Your name, honest gentleman?
Peas blossom.
I shall desire you more queens too, good master Peas Blossom. Your name, I beseech you, sir.
Mustard seed.
Come, play upon him, lead him to my bower. The moon methinks lustered the watery eye, and when she weeps every love flower, lamenting some forest sky. Tired of my love stone, green silent.
I wondered if Titania had been awakened. Then, what it was that next came to your eye, when she was built on in extremity. Welcome, Wanda.
My mistress for the monsters in love neared her close and consecrated bower, while she was in her dull and sleeping hour. A crew of patches, rude mechanicals, who worked for bread upon Athenian stalls, were met together to rehearse a play, intended for great Theseus' nuptial day. The shallowest thick skin of that barren sort, whom Pyramus presented, in their sport forsook his scene and entered in a brake, and I did him at this advantage take. An axe's null I fixed upon his head, and led them on in distracted fear, and left sweet Pyramus translated there. When in that moment, so it came to pass, Titania waked, and straightway loved an ass.
This turns out better than I could have. But as I lacked the Athenian eyes of the love juice, as I did the
I took him sleeping, that is finished too, and the Athenian woman by his side, that when he waked, of course she must be eyed.
Stand close. This is the same Athenian.
This is the woman, but not this the man.
Oh, why rebuke you him that loves you so? Lay breath so bitter on your bitter foe.
Now I but chide, but I should use the worst. For thou, I fear, hast given me cause to curse. Thou hast slain Lysander in his sleep. It cannot be that thou hast murdered him. So should the murderer look, so dead, so grim.
So should the murdered look, and so should I, pierced through the heart with your stern cruelty.
Out, dog, out, cur! Thou dreadest me past the bounds of maiden's patience. Hast thou slain him then?
You spend your passion on a misprized mood. I'm not guilty of Lysander's blood, nor is he dead, for aught I can tell.
I pray thee tell me then that he is well.
And if I could, what should I get therefore?
A privilege, never seen more.
There is no following her of this fierce vein. Here therefore, for a while, I will remain.
What hast thou done? Thou hast forsaken quite, and laid the love juice on such sight about the wood, goes swift to the wind, and Helena of Athens looked thou by. By some illusion thou bringing up, I'll jump his eyes against you to appear.
I go, look how I go, swifter than the arrow from Tartar's bow.
Flower of this noble dye, hit with Cupid's archery. When thou wakest, if she be by, beg of her for remedy.
Captain of our ferryman, Helena is here at hand, and the youth mistook by me pleading for a lover's fee. Shall we their fond pageancy, Lord but fools these mortals be?
Stand aside, the noise they make can cause Demetrius to awake.
Then we'll at once move on, that must needs be sportless, and these things do best please me that befall preposterously.
Why should you think that I should woo and scorn? Scorn and tears never come in tears. Look what I vow. I weep, and bells are born. In their nativity, all truth appears.
You do advance your cunning more and more. When truth kills truth, O devilish holy fray. These vows are Hermia's.
Demetrius loves her, and he loves not you.
Oh, Helen, goddess, nymph, perfect, divine, to what, my love, shall I compare thine eye? When thou holdest up thy hand, oh, let me kiss this princess of pure white, this seal of bliss.
Oh, spite, oh, hell, I see you all are bent. To set against me for your merriment. If you were men as men are in show, you would not treat a gentle lady so. To vow and swear and praise my parts, but I know you both hate me with your hearts. You are both rivals in love Hermia, and now both rivals to mock Helena.
You are unkind, Demetrius. Be not so, for you love Hermia. This you know I know. And here, with all goodwill, with all my heart, and Hermia's love, I yield you up my part.
Lysander, keep thy Hermia. I will none. If I ever loved her, all that love is gone. Look where thy love comes. Yonder is thy dear.
Thou art not by my eye, Lysander, found, mine ear, I think it, broken to thy sound. But why in kindly didst thou leave me so?
Why should he stay who loved all pressed to go?
What love could press Lysander from my side?
Fair Helena, who more in guild tonight than all you fiery nose and eyes of light? Why seekest thou me? Cannot this make thee know the hate I bear thee made me leave thee so?
You speak not as you think, it cannot be.
Lo, she is one of this confederacy. Now I perceive that if we joined all three, to fashion this false sport in spite of thee, injurious Hermia, most ungrateful maid. Have you conspired, have your thieves contrived, to bait me in this foul derision? What, will you rent our ancient love asunder, to join with men in scorning your poor friends? It is not friendly, 'tis not maidenly.
I'm amazed at your passionate words. I scorn you not. It seems that you scorn me.
Have you not set Lysander as in scorn?
to follow me and praise my eyes and face, and made your other love, Demetrius, who even but now did spurn me with his foot, to call me goddess, nymph, divine and rare, precious, celestial. Wherefore speaks he this, one he hates?
I understand not what you mean by this.
I do. Persever, counterfeit sad looks, make mouths upon me when I turn my back, wink at each other, hold this sweet jest up, but fear you else, his curtly and fault, which death their absence soon shall remedy.
Stay gentle, Helena. Hear my excuse. My love, my life, my soul, fair Helena.
Oh, excellent. Sweet, do not scorn her so.
Helen, I love thee. By my life I do. And I swear, by that which I will lose for thee, to prove him false that says I love thee not. I say I love thee more than he can do. If thou say so, withdraw and prove it too.
Quick, come.
Lysander, where did you find all this?
Hang off, thou cat, thou bird, foul thing, let loose or I shall shake thee from me like a serpent.
Why are you grown so rude? What changes this, sweet love?
Thy love? Out, tawny tartar, out. Out, loathed medicine, hated potions, hence.
Do you not jest?
What should I hurt her? Strike her? Kill her dead? Although I hate her, I shall not harm her so.
Why then you left me? Oh, the gods forbid. In earnest, shall I say.
I buy my life, and ever did desire to see thee more. Be certain, nothing truer. 'Tis no jest, that I do hate thee, and love Helena.
Oh, me. You juggler, you canker blossom, you thief of love. What? Have you come by night and stolen my love's heart from him?
Fie, ye faith, have ye no modesty, no maiden shame, no touch of bashfulness? What, will you tear impatient answers from my gentle tongue? Fie, you counterfeit, you puppet, you.
Puppet? Why so? I, thou big as the game. Now I perceive that she hath made compared with her statures. She hath urged her height, and with her personage, her tall personage, her height forsooth, she hath prevailed with him. And are you grown so high in his esteem, because I am so dwarfish and so low? How low am I, thou hinted maypole? Speak, how low am I? I'm not yet so low, but that my nails can reach into thine eyes.
I pray you, you mock me, gentlemen. Let her not hurt me. You perhaps may think because she is lower than myself that I can match her.
Lower? Hark again. Why get you gone? Who is that hinders you?
A foolish heart I leave her behind.
What? With Lysander?
With Demetrius.
Be not afraid, she shall not harm thee, Helena.
No, sir, she shall not, though you take her part. Oh, when she is angry, she is keen and shrewd. She was a vixen when she went to school, and though she be but little, she is fierce.
Little? Again? Nothing but low and little. Why will you suffer her to float me thus? Let me come to her.
Get you gone, you dwarf, you minimus of hindering knobgrass maid, you bee, you acorn. You are two fishes in her behalf that scorns her services. Let her alone. Speak not of Helena. Take not her part, if thou dost intend. Never so little show of love to her. Thou shalt abide. Now she holds me not. Now follow, if thou darest, to try to strike. A guide of mine is most in Helena.
Follow? Nay, I will go with thee. Cheek by jowl. I will not trust you. I no longer stay in your cursed company. Your hands and mine are quicker, for a friend. My legs are longer, though.
Thou run away, thou coward? Art thou fled? Speak! In some bush, where dost thou hide thy head?
Come, recreant, come thou child, I'll whip thee with a rod. He is defiled that draws a sword on me.
Yea, art thou there?
Follow my voice, we'll try no manhood here.
He goes before me, and steers me on. When I come where he calls, then he is gone. And fallen am I, in dark uneven way. And here will rest me.
Ho, 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 coward, why comest thou not?
Where art thou now?
Come hither, I am here.
Nay then, thou mockest me. Now go thy way. Faintness constraineth me. To measure out my length on this cold bed. By day's approach, look to be visited.
Oh, weary night. Oh, long, tedious night. Abate thy hours and sleep that sometimes shuts up sorrow's eye. Steal me awhile for mine own company.
Yet but three? Come one more, two of both kinds make up for. Here she comes, cursed and sad. Cupid is a knavish lad, this has made poor females mad. I can no further call, no further go. My legs can keep no pace with my desires. Here will arrest me till the break of day. Heaven shield Lysander if there be an affray. On the ground, sleep sound. I'll apply to your eye, gentle lover, remedy. When thou wakest, thou takest true delight in the sight of thy former lady's eye. And the country proverb known, that every man should take his own. In your waking shall be shown
Jack shall have Jill, naught shall go ill. The man shall have Mary again, and all shall be well.
Come, sit thee down upon my flowery bed, while I thy amiable cheeks do court. Kiss blush roses and thy sweet smooth head, and kiss thy fair large ears, my gentle joy.
Where's Peas Blossom?
Ready?
Scratch my head, Peas Blossom. Where is Monsieur Cobweb?
Ready?
Monsieur, good Monsieur, get you your weapons and kill the red-hipped humblebee on top of the thistle. And, good Monsieur, bring me a honey bag. And, good Monsieur, have a care of the honey bag break not. I would loathe to have you overflown with the honey bag, Senor. Where's Monsieur Mustard Seed?
Ready? What's the will?
Nothing, but to help Monsieur Peas Blossom to scratch. For I must have the barber soon. Thinks I have a marvelous hairy about the face. And I being such a tender ass, my hair do tickle me. I must scratch.
Say, sweet love, what thou desirest to eat.
Truly a peck of provender. I can munch your good dry oats. Methinks I desire a bottle of hay. Good hay, sweet hay. Hath no fellow?
Sleep thou, and I will wind thee in my arms. Spirits, be gone, be always away. So doth the wood-bound sweet honeysuckle gently interest. The female anisone rings the barky fingers of the elm. Oh, how I love thee, how I dote on thee.
Welcome, good woman. Seest thou the sweet sight? But notice, now I did begin to bid it. I will undo this cape for imperfection arise, and take good luck, take this handsome scalp from off the head of this Athenian swain, as I bid thee do, as he awakening what he hath to do, may on to Athens back again repair, and think no more of this night's actions, but as the fierce vexation of a dream. But first I will release my fair queen. Beest thou wast wont to be, seest thou wast wont to see. The end God, O Cupid's flower, has his force and blessed power. Now, my Teutonia, wake you, my sweet queen.
My Oberon, what visions have I seen? Methought I was enamored of an ass.
There lies your love.
How came these things to pass? Oh, how my eyes do loathe his visage now.
Silence a while. Logan, take off his head.
Now, when thou wakest with thine own fool's eyes peep. Fairy King, attend to mark. I do carry the morning water.
Then my queen, in silent sad, took me after the night shade. We the globe can come soon. Swifter than the wandering moon.
Come, my lord, and in our flight, tell me how it came to send that I, sleeping here, was found in these mortals on the ground.
Go, one of you, find out the forester, for now our observation is being performed. And since we have the favorite of day, my love shall hear the music of my hounds. Uncouple in the western valley, let them go. Dispatch, I say, and find the forester. But soft, what nymphs are these?
My lord, this is my daughter here asleep. And this Lysander, this Demetrius is, and Helena, old Neater's Helena. I wonder if they're being here together.
No doubt they rose up early to observe the rite of May, and hearing our intent came here in grace of our solemnity. But speak, Aegeus, is not this the day that Hermes should give answer of her choice?
It is, my lord.
Go, bid the huntsmen, wake them with their horns.
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Good morrow, friends.
Pardon, my lord.
I pray you all, stand up. I know you two are rival enemies. How come this gentle conquered in the world? That hatred is so far from jealousy. To sleep I hate and fear no enmity.
My lord, I shall reply amazingly. Half sleep, half waking. But as I swear, I cannot truly recall how I came here. But as you think, for truly what I speak, and how I do think me, so it is. I came with Hermia hither. Our intent was to be gone, where we might, without the peril of Athenian law.
Enough, enough, my lord. You have enough. I beg the law upon his head. They would have stolen away. They would, Demetrius. Thereby to have defeated you and me. You have your wife, and me of my consent. Of my consent that she should be your wife.
My lord, fair Helen told me of their self, of this their purpose hither to this wood. And I in fury hither followed them. Fair Helena in fancy following me. But my good lord, I wot not by what power, but by some power it is, my love, to Hermia, melted as the snow, and all the faith, the virtue of my heart. The object and the pleasure of mine eye is only Helena.
Fair lovers, you have fortunately met. Of this discourse we more will hear anon. Aegeus, I will overbear your will. For in the temple, by and by, these couples shall eternally be knit. Away with us to Athens, 3 and 3. We hold a feast in great solemnity. Come, Qualified.
These things seem small and undistinguishable.
Methinks I see these things with parted eye, when everything seems double.
So methinks, and I found Demetrius, like a jewel, mine own and not mine own.
Are you sure that we are awake? It seems to me that yet we sleep, we dream. Do not you think the Duke was here and bid us follow him?
Yea, and my father, and Hippolyta.
And he did bid us follow to the temple. Why then? We are awake. Let's follow him. And by the way, let us recount our dream.
When my cue comes coming, and I shall answer my next is most fair Hey-ho, Peter Quince, flute the bellsmender, snap the tinkerer, startling. God's my life, store on hand to let me hear asleep. I've had a most rare vision. I've had a dream past the wit of a man to say what a dream it was. Man is but an ass and was to expound this dream. Methought I was. There is no man that can tell me what he thought I was. Methought I had. Methought. Man is but a patchful if he is to believe what methought I had. The eye of man hath not heard, the ear of man hath not seen, man's hand to taste, nor his tongue to conceive, or his heart to report my dream. I shall get Peter Quince to write a ballad of this dream. It shall be called Bottom's Dream, because it hath no bottom. And I shall sing it at the latter end of the play before the Duke.
Too strange, my Theseus, that these lovers speak of.
More strange than true. Lovers and madmen have such seething brains, such shaping fantasies that apprehend more than cool reason ever comprehends. The lunatic, the lover, and the poet are of imagination all compact.
But all the story the night told over, and all their minds transfigured so together, more witnesseth than fancy's images, and grows to something of great constancy. But howsoever, strange and admirable.
Here come the lovers, full of joy and mirth. Joy, gentle friends, joy and fresh days of love accompany your hearts. Come now, what mass, what dances shall we have? What revels are in hand? Is there no play to ease the anguish of a torturing hour? Call Philostrate.
Here, mighty Theseus,
Say, what abridgment have you for this evening? How shall we beguile the waiting time, if not with some delight?
make choice which your highness will see first.
The battle of the centaurs to be sung by the Athenian eunuch to the harp. Well, none of that. The riot of the tipsy bacchanals tearing the Thracian singer in their rage. This is an old device when I from Thebes came last to conquer. A tedious and brief scene of young Pyramus and his lover Thisbe, very tragical mirth. Merry and tragical, tedious and brief, that is hot ice and strange wondrous snow. How shall we find a conqueror to this discord?
The play there is, my lord, some 10 words long. But it is as brief as I have known the play. But by 10 words, my lord, it is too long. Which, when I saw or heard, I must confess, made mine eyes water. When murmuring tears of passion loud laughter never shed.
And we will hear it.
No, my noble lord, it is not for you.
I will hear that play. Go, bring them in, and take your places, ladies.
So please your grace, the prologue is addressed.
Gentles, perchance you wonder at this show. But wonder on, till truth make all things plain. This man is Pyramus, if you would know. This beauteous lady Thisbe is certain. This man, with line and rough cast, doth present wall, that vile wall which did these lovers sunder. And through wall's chink, poor souls, they are content to whisper, at the which let no man wonder. This man, with lanthorn, dog, and bush of thorn, presenteth moonshine, for, if you would know, by moonshine did these lovers take no scorn to meet at Nidus' tomb. There to woo. This grisly beast, which lion hight by name, roar! The trusty Thisbe, coming first by night, did scare away, or rather did affright. Roar! As she fled, her mantle she did fall, which lion vile with bloody mouth did stain. Anon comes Pyramus, sweet youth and tall, to find his trusty Thisbe's mantle slain. Whereat, with bloody blameful blade, he bravely broached his boiling bloody breast. And Thisbe, tarrying in mulberry shade, his dagger drew,
and died.
For all the rest, let lion, moonshine, wall, and lovers twain at large discourse, while here they do remain.
In this same interlude, it doth befall that I, once not by name, present a wall. And such a wall, as I would have you think, that had in it a cranny hole and chink, through which the lovers Pyramus and Thisbe did whisper, often, very secretly. This loam, this rough cast, and this stone doth show that I am the same wall. The truth is so. And this cranny is right and sinister, through which the fearful lovers are to whisper.
Would you desire Lyman here to speak better?
It is the wittiest partition I have ever heard. Discourse, my lords.
Pyramus shall through the wall. Silence.
Oh, grim look at night. Oh, night with you so black. Oh, night which ever art when day is not. Oh, night, alack, alack, alack. Thou wall, oh, sweet and lovely wall, show me thy trinket to blink through with mine eye. Thanks, courteous wall, just shield be well for this. But what see I? No Thisbe do I see? Cursed by thy stones for thus deceiving me.
O wall, full often hast thou heard my moans, for parting my fair Pyramus and me. My cherry lips have often kissed thy stones with lime and hair knit up in thee.
I hear a voice, now will I can chink to hear my Thisbe's face. Thisbe?
My love thou art, my love I think.
Oh, kiss me through the hole of this vile wall.
I kiss the wall's hole, not your lips at all.
Will thou meet me at Amy's tomb straight away?
Tide life, tide death, I come without delay.
Thus have I wall, my pledge is stood so, and being done thus, away wall doth go.
This is the silliest stuff that ever I've heard.
You ladies, you whose gentle hearts do fear,
The smallest monstrous mouse that creeps on the floor.
may now, perchance, both quake and tremble here, when lion rough and wildest rage off roar, roar, roar.
This lanthorn doth the horned moon present, myself the man in the moon do sing to thee.
This is the greatest air of all the rest. The man should be put in the lanthorn. How is it else made in the moon?
I'm weary of this moon. Woody would change.
Proceed, moon.
All that I have to say is to tell you that this lanthorn is the moon. I, the man in the moon, this thorn bush, my thorn bush, and this dog, my dog.
Why, these should all be in the lanthorn, for they are all on the moon. But silence, here comes Thisbe.
This is old Minnie's tomb. Where is my love?
Roar! Well roared, lion.
Well run, Thisbe.
Well shown, man.
Sweet moon, I thank thee for thy sunny beams. I thank thee, moon, for shining thou so bright, for by thy gracious golden glittering gleams, I trust to take the truest Thisbe sight. But stay, O spark, but mark, poor night, what dreadful gull is here? O dainty duck, oh dear. Thy mantle good? What? Stained with blood? Come tears, come bound, out sword, out wound. Thus die I, thus. Now I am dead, now I am fled. Tongue, loose thy leg. Moon, take thy flight. Now die.
How chance moonshine is gone. Poor Thisbe comes back and finds her lover.
She will find him by starlight. Here she comes, and her passion ends the play.
Methinks she should not use a long one for such appearance. I hope she will be brief.
She hath spied him already with those sweet eyes.
Asleep, my love? What dead, my dove? A tomb must cover thy sweet eyes, these lily lips, this cherry nose, these cowslip cheeks are gone, are gone. Tongue, not a word. Come, trusty sword, come blade my breast and brew. And farewell, friends, thus this ends. Adieu, adieu, adieu.
Moonshine and lion are left to bury the dead.
Aye, and wall too.
No, I assure you, the wall that did harm their fathers is down. Or would you care to hear the epilogue? Or a burgomask formed by two of our company?
No epilogue. I pray you, for your play needs no excuse. The iron tongue of midnight hath told 12. Lovers to bed, 'tis almost fairy time. I fear we shall sleep the coming morn. Sweet friends to bed. A fortnight hold we in the solemnity, and nightly revels a new jollity.
Now the hungry lion roars. Roar! And the wolf behowls the moon. Whilst the heavy plowman snores, all the very tasks are done. Now it is the time of the night, of the graves all gaping wide. Everyone lets forth his sprite in the churchway paths to glide. And we fairies that do run by the triple hecate's team, in the presence of the sun, falling darkness like a dream. Now our frolic, not a mouse shall disturb the solid house. I am sent with brooms of board to sweep the dust behind the door.
Hand in hand with fairy grace, will we sing and bless this place.
Now, until the break of day, through this house each fairy stray. To the best by bed will we, which by us shall blessed be. And the issue there create, ever shall be fortunate. So shall the couple sleep, ever true and loving be. With this view to consecrate, every fairy take his gate, and each several chamber bless, through this palace with sweet peace, and the odor of it blessed, ever shall in safety rest. Turn away, make no stay, meet me all by break of day.
If we shadows have offended, think with this, and all is mended, that you have but slumbered here, while these visions did appear. And this weak and idle theme, no more yielding, but a dream. Gentles, do not reprehend. If you pardon, we will mend. As I'm an honest puck, if we have unearned luck, now escape the serpent's tongue, we will make amends ere long. Else the puck a liar call. So good night unto you all. Give me your hands if we be friends, and Robin shall restore amends.
Costumes and then meet us in the library, in the center of the library, and you have brought cookies and juice as a treat for them. And please, Mrs. Black is here, who started Attention Shakespeare, and Tina Taylor. None of it would happen without Tina. Nobody can do this stuff.